What's up, friends? It's time for another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video. Today's a doozy. This one's gonna be a doozy. Today we're talking about WILLA the Witch. We're gonna do a brief overview of why she's good, what combos she has, and then we're gonna go through how to get her, how crazy it is to get her, because it's very crazy to get her, and then if you want to actually get her all the way at 7 stars, how crazy that's going to be, and if you were to just theoretically just wail until you got her, or enough stuff to get her, how crazy that would be after that. Okay, anyway, let's do a brief overview of WILLA the Witch. So WILLA the Witch is builder, support, castle. We already know the castle synergies is strong right now. Fright Knight, there's really not too much going on with Fright Knight right now. Spooky, there's a couple units that are spooky. We got Zombie, we got Spooky Girl, we got Basil the Batlord, which is like the greatest combo with her. We got Magical, which is very little synergy right now. But she is a very strong combination with this, where is he? Basil the Batlord, which of course I don't have either. He's a builder tank. Castle, Fright Knight, Spooky, the castle combo of them being together combo, and then them being part of the strongest, most OP group right now is pretty crazy. Okay, so Basil the Batlord, he's a tanky bruiser. He heals. He has this skill that his ultimate clears all buffs from all foes and grants payback. And I mean, Basil's pretty OP too, right? Basil's pretty OP. But WILLA and Basil together are really the OP pair because she keeps reviving him based on here. And then she's the castle, and she's got the Magisto and the Jester Go-Go and the Barnabas in that combo, right? So we've got this at the start of WILLA's turn. If Basil the Batlord has been defeated, reassemble him and heal him for 20% of Basil's max health every turn. And he's a tank too, so you have to kill him after that. Oh my god. And then you know you're not gonna be able to kill him after he's been revived, because you got the whole castle tank trilogy going on. Anyway, we've got this skill 1, grit down. Nothing too crazy, right? Just grit down. Skill 2, this is pretty OP. I don't know what the cooldown on this is, but it's 30% damage to all foes, right? Not crazy amount of damage. 50% chance to convert all stat and heal based buffs to their debuff equivalents on each foe. Let me go to, please tell me this is going to be the right one. There we go. So this is stat and heal based buffs to their equivalent. So you know those teams where like they just have a whole bunch of buffs, like basically every team, where they just try to buff as much as you can and try to like strip and debuff the enemy and then do damage. But mostly teams nowadays, especially like castle teams, buff. So this converts stat and heal based buffs. These aren't even the heal based buffs. There's other buffs there's other ones that it converts to. But yeah, just to give you a little sample. Or I guess that's most of the buffs anyway, but yeah, all stat and heal based buffs to their debuff equivalents on each foe. It's crazy. 50% chance, could happen, could not happen, right? But it's a pretty crazy AoE, right? And it's mostly just the AoE conversion, not really for the damage, right? Soul Call, so Soul Call clears all debuffs from target foe and deals 110% damage plus, and remember, she puts the debuffs on when she converts them, right? So she's gonna curse, change the buffs to debuffs, and then do this big damage. She's a support unit though. I don't think her attack power is very high when she's, just because she's support, right? Her base attack. And then 10% bonus damage for each debuff cleared. If target is defeated, reduce curse cooldown by 5. So I think it's probably got a long cooldown, at least 5 for that skill 2 curse, right? But this is still a strong, because you know what arena looks like. You know what all the battles look like. They got a whole bunch of buffs on everything, right? But it's only stat and heal based buffs. Keep that in mind. And then, like I said, we saw this one, and then we have this Jacko Beam. Clears all buffs from all foes. All buffs from all foes. Heals all healers for 35% of their max health. 5% bonus heal for each buff cleared. Spooky heroes gain attack up 1 for 2 turns. I mean, that's just a little bonus, but it's mostly clears all buffs from all foes. And heals based on... Oh my god, it's so OP. Like, this is just... She's a straight up counter to any team that has a bunch of buffs, which is every team. That's just all of them, right? Right now, that's just all of them. And then we have Basil. Like I said, let's just recap Basil over here. clears all buffs from all foes as well. So he basically does the same thing. So it's like whoever you're fighting has no buffs. It's just like such a crazy team, right? Such a crazy combo. And then you combo this with the Castle trilogy and it's just insane. It's just like crazy nuts, right? Crazy nuts. Heals all heroes and payback for 3 times. This is just so brutal. It's such a brutal combo. Really, it's really such a brutal combo. Anyway, these two, you can see where I'm going with this, right? It's super, super, super OP. So let's go back to, I said it was just going to be a brief overview of Willa and what she does. Let's take, actually, before we get to that, let's take a look at where to actually get Willa. So the only place that you can get her, well, actually, we can even go over here to find, no, not you. I want to find you. Find tiles here. So you can go to the shop, right? Oh, we can go to the shop. We can get her from the shop. This is the master shop. As you can see, we got Major Kartovsky, Will of the Witch, tier 3 abilities, and tier 3 set tools. Pretty pricey. It's like, okay, well, 600. So you have to convert. You are basically, the way this master shop works is anytime you have something already maxed at 7 stars, can't be upgraded any further, any additional tiles that you acquire for those units can be converted into these masterpieces, right? Masterpieces. And then you can trade in those masterpieces. This is basically just leftover overspill tiles. You can convert those all to, like I have here. We can convert anything that I already have 7-starred, all these extra pieces, into master tiles. So that's where you get Willa currently. There's no other way. I don't know if they're going to add other ways to get Willa in the future, but currently that's the place that you get Willa. So let's go again and see how we do it. So 1 piece, 1 tile. If you guys didn't already see and kind of do quick math by the amount of pieces that I have and the amount of tiles that we can get from them, 1 tile is equivalent to 5 masterpieces, master tiles. What do they call them? Masterpiece tiles? Anyway, that's the conversion rate. So to get a 3-star, because it's 65 to get her, but that gives you a 3-star Willa. You don't get a 1-star, you don't get a 2-star, you get a 3-star Willa, right? You can't get like 10 pieces or 20 pieces. You got to get the 65, which is going to give you a 3-star Willa. So that's 22 exchanges for 600 pieces each. You already read the whole thing, didn't you? 22 exchanges at 600 masterpieces each exchange, because each exchange is only giving you 3 pieces. It's not giving you the whole unit. It's just giving you 3 pieces. You guys know that, right? I don't have to explain that. Which is 22 exchanges times 600 pieces is 13,200. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of masterpieces, which means you need, 5 tiles, 5 masterpieces per tile. So we divide that 13,200 by 5, and we get 2,640 extra tiles. So that's after all your units are 7-star. Well, after whatever units that you're trading in are 7-star. You don't have to have every single unit 7 stars. You just have to, like, for example, and I just put the Jester Go-Go there as an example, right? Like, let's say I was to farm Jester Go-Go up to 7 stars, and then I keep farming his node, right? Keep farming his node in campaign. I would need to get 2,640 extra Jester Go-Go pieces. You're like, I can't even get him up to 7 stars. Good luck getting 2,640 of them. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy, bananas crazy. That you need 2,640, and that's just 3 stars. You need 2,640 of other units, tiles, to get. I think it's 440 tiles to get a unit, any unit up to max from 0 to max 7 stars. I think it's 440 tiles if I recall correctly. It's 10, 20, what is it? 10, 20, 35, 50, 75, 100, and then 150. Is that 440? I think it's 440. Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot considering you need 2,640 extra tiles when a normal unit is 440 to max at 7 stars. Anyway, going on to 7-star. To get her at 7-star, it's 440. Yeah, I guess it's 440 tiles. It's 147 exchanges at 600 masterpieces. Each exchange is 88,200 masterpieces. Also, keep in mind, you have to wait for the cooldowns, right? Because you can't just keep exchanging those over and over and over and over again. You have to wait for the cooldowns on that. So you need 88,200 masterpieces to even do that. which is 17,640 extra tiles needed. On the bright side, you don't need her 7 stars to actually work. This is just an insane thing, right? This is just like, how do you even get those? Like, let's take it one step further. I mean, just for fun's sake, just to, if you wanted, if you had everything at 7-star already, right? Let's say you have every single unit 7-star. You want to whale. You want to go crazy and whale. Because you don't need to actually spend the money to do this. You can just keep farming the same node over and over and over and over and over again. So technically, you don't need to spend money. But let's say you wanted to just whale to get her today. You have all your units at 7 stars. Theoretically, you want to get her today, right? $250 a bag, roughly on average. If you buy the big gem amounts. 15 pieces on average, because sometimes you get, like, a lot of times you'll get 10 and 12 for the most part, but then sometimes you get like 25, sometimes you get 50 even, but they're very rare. So on average, around 15 pieces per bag. 17,640 needed. That means you spent $2,940. Again, you don't have to do this. First off, I mean, you don't have to spend money. You can just farm the node, and you don't need her at 7 stars. I mean, she's already OP enough. The thing is, like, some of these units you can use just at, like, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. I'm sure she's gonna do just fine at 4 and 5 stars, really. Because they're just, like, there's a lot of, you know, the castle trio, there's a lot of tank taunts, right? So you should be able to do just, I mean, if you really wanted to go for the WILLA, you should be just fine. You should have a good time with her at like 4 stars. I feel you should be doing some crazy work, because she's not gonna get hit that much, you know. And her stats are still, as long as you have her at gear 6, she's gonna be okay. But just crazy. I mean, like, this looks crazy until you realize. Remember, we're playing mobile games. This is a mobile game. So compared to a lot of the other stuff in a lot of the other mobile games, like, there's another game that I play where, on average, a light dark nat 5, which is like the most OP, like, shiny little trophy that you get. Those are on average $9,000 to get. These games are insane, man. These games are insane. So, as much as this, and again, this is just theoretically, like, you don't have to spend $2,940, but just food for thought to get her. But again, you can just get her at 3-starred, and with that castle trio and all the taunts there, yeah, that's why you don't really see too many WILLAs floating around, do you? I'm sure people got them. I'm sure people have them. Probably not a 7. I have not seen a 7-star one, but I'm sure some people have WILLAs, like, actually in arena. I just haven't fought them yet. So anyway, food for thought. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to give you, like, a little entertaining video. Like, please put those big numbers away. Please put those big numbers away. But she's she's super OP though. It's her alone, and then her with Basil, plus the castle trio is just so OP. But you're not really gonna have to. On the bright side, you're not gonna have to fight too many of them, because it's so hard to get them, or so hard to get her. Really, nothing to get Basil right now. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always. It's a crazy video. Anyway, I'll see you as always in the next one.